Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today is the last Grand Theft Auto game in our quest. It is Grand Theft Auto: The Lost and the Damned. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here and see what we have to see. Now, this one I am playing on Steam. Previously, I've done it on the various consoles that these things were released on. This is the first time I'm doing Grand Theft Auto on the PC, so I guess nice way to kind of send her off. Let's just go ahead and start. And The Lost and the Damned. All I know about this is it involves bikers. And there you go. There's a biker chick right from the get-go. Now, we've seen a lot of Grand Theft Autos over the years in this 1001 book. I didn't realize, like, now I'm noticing, now that we're at the end of the book, that it included Grand Theft Auto 4 and the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and the Damned here. Basically included GTA 4 and all of its DLCs. Which makes me think people really like these games. I don't deny that this is going to be a good game. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, about how the book really likes to include games and then all their spin-offs and sequels. And I think we agree. I mean, maybe we disagree. You guys can chime in on this down below. But I think we agree, like, as a community, that if you are going to make a list of 1001 games, include maybe the best, or maybe one or two of the best spin-offs or sequels of a game, but don't go hog wild, if we can use some biker terminology here, because basically this means Grand Theft Auto 4 muscled into like 4 spots in the 1001 list, when it's like there's many other games that the book didn't include. So if we can, you know, as we're journeying to the end of this quest, if we can take a look back, I would be curious to know, out of Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, and then this one here today, The Lost and the Damned, which one you guys think, if you could only pick one, which would be the best GTA 4 to end up in the book? And think of it like this: if you had to recommend a Grand Theft Auto 4 for a friend who was going to try it, and then we're going to play any more Grand Theft Auto 4, so you get one shot at this, which one would you include? Again, I think if I were writing the 1001 book, I might include maybe like 2. You know, like you could include, oops, I just screwed up my TV here. You could include Grand Theft Auto 4 and then either The Ballad of Gay Tony or Lost and the Damned, but you can't pick them all, you know. Scarcity makes you make harder decisions. That's the way they say necessity is the mother of all inventions, because it's when you have no other choice that you get creative and make the hard calls. When you can pick everything, it's easy. You just always pick everything, you know.
Come on, brother.
Anyway.
Get me back to church.
All right. Now I'm playing with this with a controller, basically because Grand Theft Auto. It's funny, the very first Grand Theft Auto obviously was a PC game. Grand Theft Auto 2 I also had on PC. I loved both of those games. Those games were just like chaos fantasies. It was just like you're in a fairly well simulated environment. You can steal cars and get tanks and just destroy urban environments, go nuts. It wasn't really until Grand Theft Auto 3 that I even realized there was much of a plot in these Grand Theft Auto games. And Grand Theft Auto 3 was mind-blowing. Like, if I had to make a 1001 book, I definitely would put Grand Theft Auto 3 in there, because it's not only a good game that I think still stands up, but it kind of blew minds. I think, like, to answer my own question, if I had to put in a Grand Theft Auto, again, Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and 3 I played the most of. I didn't play as much as the sequels, and I know everyone's clamoring, waiting for GTA 6 these days. It's sort of a franchise I've fallen out with, not because I don't think they're good games, but I guess I feel like I don't have the time to play these games at the level they demand. And as much as I think they're really cool for simulations, it's just sort of not the kind of game I'm playing these days. So if I had to pick, as a bit of a Grand Theft Auto outsider, I would have put GTA 4 in the book as well. Because GTA 4, again, was monumental when it came out. And then I probably would have put GTA 5 too, because I know it was monumental. So I would have put you know, GTA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6, because by the time I publish my book and find a publisher, 6 will be out. You know, like, I get these are big games and they're good. I probably wouldn't put these spin-offs in, if I'm being totally honest. You know, like Lost and the Damned. I'm interested to see it here today. But I could probably say off the bat that what I would do in my book entry is say, Grand Theft Auto 4, it's a great game. You know, here's how it blew everyone's mind when it came out. Here's what's fun about it. It has 2 great spin-offs you might want to look into, but if you only have time to check out one, check out GTA 4. You know, like that would be basically my entry if I ever got a shot to write one of these books. Now all I need is a publisher, investors, editor, proofreaders, manufacturing, and guys, we're set. We got a book. Give me all the ingredients and I will share my opinion readily. I wonder how many people would actually agree with my opinion of what should be in a 1001 book. You know what'd be wild is, I mean, I'm not actually angling to put out this book. I have way too many other things on my plate, so... and also, I really do need to start paying attention to this game, so we're going to start doing that very soon. It's the opening mission. They're always just like, go from here to here. Look, I mean, look, that city skyline. Hold on, look at that. Pretty cool. Whoa, almost hit a car there, though. But you know what'd be wild is if I made a 1001 book, 1001 video games you must play before you die by Jay, and then some punk kid, some YouTuber decided to actually play my recommendation list, and then we had somebody was playing Jay's 1001. That would be pretty wild. I don't think I would play my own book. It'd feel a little too pretentious, but man, we would have come full circle if that ever happens, you know? So, I don't know, maybe I should try and publish my own book, who knows? I know you can self-publish these days. Maybe I should just do that. Okay, here's a question. I don't think I'm going to do this. Again, I got too many things. I got Metal Mercs and Deck of Stabs I'm trying to finish. But, like, hypothetically, if I self-published a 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die sort of, you know, retrospective or whatever, where I, like, gave you my own list, would you guys be interested in that? Who knows? Maybe that's my retirement plans right there, guys. Gonna retire the channel, write a book, write a memoir, all the seedy stories that went behind the production of this series. You have no idea the backroom deals I had to do, guys. Unbelievable. Blow your mind. Anyway, alright, let's focus on the actual game that we're playing here today. Hello, let's start over. We're playing, I was about to say the Ballad of Gay Tony. We're playing The Lost and the Damned. If you guys watched, oh god, what is that biker show from the creator of The Shield with Sam Crow? Oh, bloody hell. It's gonna drive me crazy, and it has Jax, the main character, and Ron Perlman, Katie Seagal, Sons of Anarchy. Jeez, that was gonna drive me nuts. If you have watched Sons of Anarchy, I'm already getting a sense that you might like this. Also, whoa, I'm looking at the models of the cars. It feels like this is set in the 80s or 90s or something. Like the car models do not look current. Whoa, and I missed a turn there. Excuse me, boys. I'm going back for where we're going. I always like the radio stations in Grand Theft Auto. They're always like a mix of music from the era. So like if this is taking place in the 90s, we got some 90s rock stations in there. That's awesome. I always liked Vice City because you got all the like 80s songs and stuff on the radio. I think Vice City might be one of my favorite Grand Theft Autos of all time. So there you go. I would have put that one in the 1001 book. So I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite, guys. Woo! But you know what? If you disagree with me, go self-publish your own 1001 list. Then we'll talk, you know? So, what was I talking about? Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a hard show to watch. I watched The Shield back in the day with Michael Chiklis and Walton Goggins. That was a great show. hard to rewatch because it gets so dark and bleak at the end. And I feel like Sons of Anarchy is similar. It's almost even more hardcore. Anyway, let's... okay, I'm actually going to pay attention to what's happening here.
Jesus, man. It's been a long time. I thought he was dead. What's he wanted for? To sell for crack, right? Hey?
Shut up.
Listen, you know how it is. Things passed hands. Parts been changed up. Hard to say if that chopper's even around anymore. Sorry, boys.
You will be, my friend. You will be.
Hey! Good to see you, Bill. Man, I thought you was dead.
Jim, start up the bike.
Whoa! Hold on. No! Wait! Please! No!
Oh, God.
No!
Where is my bike?
Speak, you ugly Okay, listen. The Angels of Death took it to that place in Northwood.
What the
That's all I
Angels
know.
of Death?
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, God. Holy moly. I was just talking about how hardcore it is to watch Sons of Anarchy. I guess... okay, so I guess this is the hardcore biker version of Grand Theft Auto. You know, Vice City was a lot more colorful and fun. Look at the color palette here. It's brown, beige, and grays, and hardcore violence. Oh my God. I'm not saying it's not dramatic and good, but it might be a little out of my comfort level. Like my entertainment more, not like comical. You know, it's not like Vice City didn't have murder or anything. It's a Grand Theft Auto game. But yeah, anyway. Woo. You know what's funny is like, okay, we just saw a guy get part of his face grinded off from a tire and a hammer smacked him in the face. That's pretty dark and hardcore. Yet they kind of like, I don't want to say got away with it, because this game was never pretending to be anything but that. But it's like, that is acceptable. Oh, look at the airplane. Wow, it's like faded in the distance in the clouds. That's actually a really good effect. You guys remember the hot coffee incident that Rockstar got in trouble with? There was apparently, allegedly, they had like a sex minigame built into one of their games. Whoa, God. And they had ended up removing it, so you couldn't access it from the game, but they just didn't remove all the code from it. So it was probably like an early prototype. They were deciding, and they're like, forget it. And as a game developer, you don't delete every single file all the time. If you make something inaccessible, it's gone. But people found it and they hacked it back into the game. And then Grand Theft Auto had to retroactively change its rating because it had an unaccessible, unless through hacking, sex minigame. And people got all offended. Oh, how come this game about murder and crime has sex in it? Oh, dear God. You know? How do I get off this thing? There we go. And then aim and shoot. All right. And run. How do I run? There we go. So yeah, I always found that controversy funny. Also, I think one of my favorite Rockstar games above Grand Theft Auto would have to be Bully. It was a game where you were like a high school student running around campus. You were like pranking teachers, picking on other bullies, trying to get dates with girls. You could like go into town and like skip school and shoplift and stuff. It's like that was actually an amazing simulator. And that game got them so much controversy that they never ever made a sequel. I remember hearing that like apparently they had considered making a sequel to Bully, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was just basically like at the time it created too much controversy and so they just moved on. But man, that game, if any Rockstar game deserves a sequel, it's Bully. And if they ever made a sequel, I would actually pre-order that. Again, I don't really play too many Rockstar games. I like them. I think I find that the world simulation is a little overwhelming because it's like the world is so complicated. I almost like don't feel like I have the time to really get into them. Oh, I think I also feel a little bit like Grand Theft Auto 3 was good, Vice City was good, Grand Theft Auto 4 was good. But I've kind of feel like I've seen the modern environment simulated so many times. The Rockstar games that have interested me are when they do something different. Like I really liked Red Dead Redemption. That was a great game. I played a hell of a lot of that. I never finished it because it was so long of a game. It's not really a complaint, but just for me, it's like why I don't tend to get into Rockstar games is because they require such a time commitment that it's like it's hard for me to keep up. So like I never did finish Stay behind the rock. Okay, so stay in there. I never did finish Red Dead Redemption despite liking it so much because it was just like, you know, there was just too much. And then hold B to focus the camera. Whoa! I'm not a good riding compadre here. Whoa. There we go. I hold B. Okay. This game's all about biking. I mean, this is cool. I mean, I was just saying I like when they do something different. This is definitely a different kind of Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if I really noticed in the Ballad of Gay Tony that the game felt fundamentally different, but this I see is all about like riding hogs and stuff. I am really curious if you can steal cars. I kind of want to try to steal one, but I wonder if these guys are all in motorcycles and all of a sudden I'm driving behind them in like a Chevy. They might get a little pissed off, so I don't want to upset my motorcycle overlords. But I do see how this is like a little different, you know, than a typical Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of cool. Definitely the cars, like I think I'm in the 90s. I haven't really been paying, like there's a station wagon. We have to be in the 90s, maybe the late 80s at latest. So, kind of cool. Ooh, I'm like right in formation here. Like, look at that car. That's like a Mirthmobile. Okay, as soon as we're not riding in like a convoy, I definitely am going to try and steal a car to see how that works. Whoa, boys! Use indicators, man. Tell me when you're turning. Jeez. I already made it. I'm going to be the only biker who drives around in like a Mustang.
Got your bike. Take what you gotta take, drink what you gotta drink, fuck what you gotta fuck. I don't care. Kill who you gotta kill, but get it out of your system. And when you do, give me a call and we'll get back to business.
You're not my P.O., brother. Remember who the head of this chapter is.
I do, man. Trust me.
Tell me, do you still have Ashley's phone number? Why don't you give her a call for me? Tell her I'm inside getting all sorts of fucked up, and that I would really like, we, meaning all of us, would love some whole.
Jesus, man. How do guys like this ever get girls? Let me just throw that out. I mean, these people just seem like aggressive and scary and dirty. They're not even that attractive. And they're getting girls like this. What is happening in the world, guys? What is happening in the world? They say, nice guys finish last. They also finish alone, if you know what I mean. That was an off color joke, but frankly, I mean, you just saw that scene. I'm getting demonetized no matter what, so we'll leave it at that. High-low card game. All right, let's give it a shot. I like how they have mini games in this. This is very Rockstar. Like it's a great game with different mini games and stuff. Oh, wait, what happened to the high-low? I actually did want to do that. Do I just go in here? And then in here. One thing I feel like Rockstar games have a little never quite do right is the camera controls. Like I feel like I'm wrestling. The camera keeps wanting to go right behind my guy, and I don't want it to do that. There's the. Can you talk to these people? I just pushed her. I'm like, hello. Can I communicate with you? I don't think I can. Okay, how do you actually talk to people? Answer. Oh, I think I just hung up. Whoops. The wall. I've got my gun out. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Okay, the high-low card game is up here. I think. And in here. Yeah. Left bumper. Predict if the value of the next card is higher or lower. Aces are low. Last person remaining wins. All right, let's do this. Press X to predict higher. Oh yeah, I mean, what idiot's gonna predict lower than a 3?
Hi, please. And on it goes.
Okay.
Caterpillar's belly.
King of Hearts.
Easy. Lower.
All right.
Hi, I guess.
Oh my god. I'll predict lower on this one.
You're still in.
There we go.
Higher than my mama on meth.
Higher than my mama on meth. Ooh, 8's a bad one.
Shot in the dark. Lower.
Wow, these guys are sticking around.
That's right, bitch.
What if it's equal? Predict higher.
I'll go high. You live to fight another day.
I guess you can also pay attention to what cards have been played already. That's like the meta strategy here. Because like a lot of 2s and 3s and stuff have been played.
Lower. Must be my lucky night.
You guys are getting easy cards, man. Higher. I'm about to lose, aren't I? Oh. I feel like if it's a king, the next person, it's automatically lower, right? Because the king's the highest card. So why is the guy like scratching his head thinking?
Jeez, high. Whatever.
Oh my god. Alright, higher, because there's been a lot of low cards played.
Shit. Higher. Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh man, I lost!
Higher.
That's a hard game.
It's gotta be lower.
Okay, we'll do one more round here. Oh my god, I'm getting...
High. No. No. Lower.
Oh wait, now they just keep playing?
I'm saying
I want to leave the game, man.
you shuffle like shit.
Leave the game. How do I get out of this? I'm trapped. Quit. There we go. Alright, that game sucks. That's like poker for dumb people. Ooh, look. The dripping... Oh, man. I thought this is the dressing room. The dripping gash. No muff, no tough. We were ready to do cankles. What is this club, man? I guess when you do a Rockstar game, you just have to go in de facto knowing this thing is demonetized. Now, hold on. Can I actually talk to somebody? Left bumper. Holding a shotgun here. Answer my phone.
What's up?
Same old bullshit, Johnny. Can you come and meet me on Aspidin over in Acta?
All right, brother. I'll be there.
Alright, I'm heading out. Now, which one of these hogs is mine? Because I'm just going to take this one. It'd be interesting if you took the wrong bike, if the biker guys got really pissed at you. Actually, hold on. Ooh, I want that yellow car. Oh, it's just a taxi. Alright, let's find a car worth stealing, and then we'll go to our mission. How about this stately station wagon here? Yeah. Oh, there's a guy in the passenger seat. Not anymore, there ain't. Alright. We have a station wagon. Woohoo! You know what's funny is all these stories take place in Liberty City. And, okay, I think I gotta go right. All these stories take place in Liberty City. And it's like, this has happened for decades. Like, there's Vice City in the 80s. This is probably the 90s. We have GTA games in like the 2000s. It's like Vice City is just a place where people get carjacked all the time, and they've just come to accept it. I'm totally being a biker who drives around a station wagon, alright? This isn't by accident, this is design.
And I go, yeah, dude, how's my bike? Hey, Johnny Cahill.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, baby? Hey!
Domestic violence.
Hey, having fun over there?
Absolutely. And if I get tested, I have a bag of 12-year-old's piss right here. I am clean.
Real nice.
Oh,
you, Johnny! You don't judge me!
Whoa, calm down, man. Have another drink or something, but calm the down.
Hey, your mouth! Tell him!
Yeah? Really?
Whoa, guys, Billy, Johnny, we got a couple of deadbeats outside.
What deadbeat?
The hell are they doing
Dead?
here?
What the do they want? I'm out of rehab 3 minutes and they think they can crash my party? Come on!
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, let's go!
Gotta do.
Gentlemen, gentlemen! Why the long faces? Might I tempt you in a swift libation, my most trusted and honored guest?
I thought we had a truce going on.
Did you? Funny thing, I wasn't aware. But let me tell you, it's a strange kind of truce that makes you think that it's okay to gate crash my party? Deadbeat motherfucker.
I'm sorry. You enjoy your little party. I take it the good times are over. No problem, old man.
Oh, Jesus!
Screw you, you deadbeat prick!
Yeah,
Think you can come to
screw
my
you.
party and gate crash? Come on!
Yeah, come on!
You moron.
There's a guy in a wheelchair back there.
Let's get those angels of death, Johnny.
Jesus, man, we are just hardcore murderers this time around. This is one of the most hardcore Grand Theft Autos I think I've ever played. Like, left bumper. Whoa, it's hard to steer and shoot at the same time.
Chumps before they tell the rest of the chapter. One more time.
Man, I cannot aim at these guys. A little difficult to do here. Gotta get closer. Gotta rely on the auto aiming a bit. Oh, I got one of them.
Shame about the bank, deadbeat.
Jesus. You know what's funny is, like, killing these guys on the bikes here, it seems less violent than that one guy that got killed in the cutscene. Like, the one guy that got killed in the cutscene, he was, like, gunned down in cold blood, and that was, like, it felt like a movie scene, you know? Whoa! That guy, oh my god. There we go, another one down. One more. Oh man, I can't catch up to him. He's just accelerating beyond the capacity to catch him. Jesus. Let's try not to crash here. Oh, I can't believe I didn't hit him any of those times. Look, there's enough of us chasing him that he's done. Ah. Alright, let's do this. Yeah! Whoa! Oh, God! Get on the bike. I think I drove over one of my own guys who got knocked off his bike. Okay. Oh my God, and there's a car right there. You know, I feel a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2. Like driving around on a motorcycle in the 90s, trying to like shoot someone with a shotgun. But in T2 it was less graphic because it was just robot on robot violence. Just robots killing robots, you know? Well, I guess one robot was trying to kill a 12-year-old boy. But he didn't get him, is the reality. Oh! God! Oh, that was a crash. That was, I hit my own guy who hit a car. I kind of want to chase these guys down in my station wagon, but I don't think I can shoot my gun at the same time. Alright, we gotta catch these guys, man. Where the hell are they?
Let's do this.
Oh, God. Yeah, there's gotta be like an e-brake thing that I'm missing here. They're like down here somewhere, I think. The hell are these guys? They're confused. They're like under a bridge. Hello? Oh, I got hit. Oh, there they are. Hello. There we go. There we go. Sloppy, but we got there. You know what I'm realizing? I think the reason maybe I don't gravitate towards Grand Theft Auto games is I do actually really like shooters, like first and third person shooters. So like I'm looking at the environment here and stuff, I'm like, this could be like The Division, except The Division doesn't have any vehicle driving, but instead it has much tighter shooting controls, and I feel like that's why I play stuff like The Division, but I don't play so much Grand Theft Auto. I'm less into the vehicles and more into like the shooting mechanics. You know, like tactical shooting and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm learning about myself in this one last little foray into Grand Theft Auto. All right. I think we're nearing the end of our little exploration here. And that means I need a vehicle. All right. We got a officer chasing us. Well, that's okay. We're gonna end in a police chase, as every game of Grand Theft Auto does. We're gonna end in a police chase. I like dove out, because that's a station wagon, right? Behind me. Oh, that's cool. I feel like most Grand Theft Autos, the cars are just unlocked, so it's kind of cool to have one where you actually. Oh, and the cops are fat. We actually have to break a window to get a car. That's funny. I think we failed our mission. I was gonna do the mission, but I think in the process of trying to steal a truck, we accidentally failed. Oh god. That's okay. Grand Theft Auto 4 here, The Lost and the Damned. You know what? I thought it was just going to be Grand Theft Auto 4, but like with a different story, which was largely what the Ballad of Gay Tony was, if I'm remembering correctly. And truthfully, I never played too much GTA 4, and I don't really remember it super clearly, but I'm pretty sure GTA 4 was contemporary. I think this is taking place in the 90s, which is actually cooler than I thought, you know? Like, I'm looking at the 90s, basically New York, that's what Liberty City's supposed to be. Like, the 90s, you know, New York atmosphere. It's actually cool. Like, I'm just cruising around, passing all these, like, gothic New York-style buildings. Looks pretty cool, actually. Fun fact, I was in New York City not too long ago. I guess about a year at this point. No, 8 months. And we were staying right around the corner from the Ghostbusters apartment building, right off Central Park there. I forget the actual address, but Dana Barrett's apartment building, that, right near, oh god, what's the big performing arts center that's right there? Lincoln Center, I want to say, maybe, if I've got it right. Anyway, right around there, so it's like all this architecture and stuff I'm seeing right now as I'm driving around. I'm like, oh, this is totally New York. It's actually bringing back some memories. But, oh, I can't reverse. Oh, the car died. That's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto. It has it in its DNA. They can do different stories and stuff, but it will always be GTA. But what I think is really creative about the Rockstar team is they find ways to make more unique stories in these like different environments. So I did not know that this game was going to be so biker focused. And even though you can steal cars, it really does seem like you're supposed to stay on your bike. The story seems really hardcore. It reminds me of Sons of Anarchy, which I kind of like that they're taking chances and that they're doing that kind of stuff. So all in all, this was more nostalgic than I thought it would be. I like that. It is more unique than I thought it would be. So I have to say, like, Lost in the Damned did impress me beyond my expectations there. So yeah. Lost in the Damned here, one of the games, the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. What did you guys think of this game? Had you played it before? Are you a Grand Theft Auto fan or not? Will you check it out? You can get it as part of Steam's GTA 4 Complete Collection, which includes this and The Ballad of Gay Tony and GTA 4, of course. But I gotta admit, the nostalgia part is making me think maybe I would play a little more of this one. But anyway, this is our send-off to the Grand Theft Autos. Let's all tip our hat to the series of Grand Theft Auto, to the creative geniuses at Rockstar, and I'll also tip my hat to Bully, because I won't get another chance to do it. Yeah, it's been a wild ride here with the Grand Theft Autos. So I think love them or hate them, you have to respect how complicated and well done they are. And I think if ever we get to a point where you can strap on a virtual reality headset and walk around a simulation of the 90s, the people who are going to bring that to us are Rockstar Games. They've been working on it for decades. If GTA 10 is a VR simulation of the 90s, I will be doing that in a retirement home, going back in time to the 90s, 80s, wherever they will take me, because God knows they do some good simulation games, so there you go. And on that guy's death, we'll sign off. Guys, it has been fun. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, my friends, peace!